What's happening, y'all, man? It's your boy Willie D. Oh, I know y'all ain't think y'all lost me. Nah, y'all ain't lost, man. I'm still here. I'm still here making my money, man. And I know y'all saying, what's up with that title? How am I still successful over here at LandStar? How am I still making this money over here at LandStar in a down market? When the rates are low, when the rates are in the bucket, how am I doing it? Alright, y'all, let me tell y'all something. Y'all hear that dude in the background, man? That's Trucking with Tay.
Let them folks know what's going on, man. Ain't gonna say nothing. If y'all the real ones, y'all are already spotted out in the video. Man, you already see it, man. That's what we doing, man. We trucking, man.
Hey, so I'm watching the video. So if you don't know who he is, he's a flatbed driver over at Maverick. Go check him out, man. He put out some good content on his site, and he's doing things, man. And definitely love the new house, man. All right, y'all check him out. I'm still making it, but it ain't got nothing to do with the race right now. The race is a small portion of how I'm still making it right now, all right? Everybody be like, oh, man, the race is so bad, man. I can't get a load, man. The race is terrible, man. I can't find no $2 mile plus. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all dealing with that stuff right now, man, y'all thinking about it right now, y'all ain't been paying attention, man. Back in the days, months back, when I tell y'all, man, there's always a method to my madness. When I tell y'all, people y'all should be listening to, people who y'all should be contacting, asking questions about, making sure you set up for times just like this. If you would have done that, you won't be worrying about stuff right now. You won't be worrying about money. You won't be worrying about loads. You won't be worrying about rates. You won't worry about none of that stuff. You be out here just doing your thing. You'll be okay. The house still getting fed. The truck payment still getting fed. Any maintenance need to be done. The truck getting taken care of. So I'm alright. I wish it was better, but I'm okay. This how it go. If you sitting back and you're about to buy a truck or you're about to become an owner operator, I'm telling you, watch this video to the end. Watch all of it. Watch it to the end. Alright? If you ain't subscribed, man, please subscribe. And then just like anybody else, if you got comments, go ahead and put your comments down there. I'm going to tell you right now. If they weak, crazy, something ridiculous, something stupid, I'm going to delete them. If it's something good, which most time, 95% of the time, the feedback I get is pretty good, pretty strong. I know some of you come in kind of strong, but then I reply back to it, and y'all be like, "Dog, man, I didn't think he was gonna reply." I tell y'all, I reply as many as I possibly can, and for you guys who be coming out and give me that strong feedback, and then I reply, and then you reply back, I dig that. I'm gonna tell you, I dig that feedback. Thank you, cause that's the kind of feedback I be looking for. Something that's gonna help me, and something that's gonna help other people. All right, so let's hit it. This how it goes. If you sitting back and you looking at buying a truck or becoming an owner operator, this how it starts. So you don't have to worry about down markets like we in right now. You don't have to worry about after Christmas and New Year's when the market slows down. You don't have to worry about none of that stuff if you pay attention and listen right now. And I'm gonna tell you, I can't take all the credit for this. I reached out to strong people who helped me along the way, who gave me the insight, who gave me the information, so that when I got to a position like this right here, I'll be prepared. I'm gonna tell you, man, I look at Kevin Lee, I look at Lisa McDowell. I mean, there's so many people, man, who I reached out to, asked questions, and they came back. And let me tell you something. When you reach out to good people and you ask a question and they give you more than what you asked for, them the kind of people you want to stay in touch with. Them the people right there who ain't worrying about, oh, you know, if I give you all my secrets, man, you know, I'm going to lose, blah, blah. Nah, them ain't the kind of people. So anyway, this what you do. When I started looking at getting into my own truck, I reached out to people like Kevin Lee. I reached out to Lisa McDowell, and I asked questions. One thing Kevin always told me is, hey, pay attention to your truck. Pay attention to any warranties. You know, Lisa got me into the leasing thing. She gave me a lot of knowledge before I even got into leasing the truck, and it made my leasing move extremely well and extremely profitable. So, but this how it goes. When you sitting back and you starting to look at getting into a truck, the first thing you gotta do is pay attention to your budget. Pay attention to your budget at home. I sat down with my wife. Me and my wife was talking one day. I said, "Hey, babe, let's go over, you know, the monthly expenses at the house." back then, as a lease operator, at least I can pay attention to making sure I hit the right cents per mile per load before I even take a load. And if you guys haven't seen my Know Your Cents Per Mile video, go back and check it out. And this will make sense to you, all right? So my wife and I sat down, we looked at our monthly expenses, and we broke that down to, we divided it by 4 because I get paid every week. And if you get paid every 2 weeks, you divide that monthly expense by 2. So I said, all right. So we got it. So we looked at it, right? Then we did the calculations, found out what the cents per mile was going to be. I was like, all right, cool. Then we threw in the truck payment. Like, all right, got that. Okay, so now I see what I need to bring in cents per mile every load. I said, ain't too bad. I think it came out to something like $1.18, $1.20, something like that. So I was like, okay, we cool. So then I was like, all right. So then the next thing is you need to sit back and make sure you with a company that regardless of how the market changes, they ain't gonna change. Regardless of how the market changes, they continue to have loads, right? That's what you gotta do. Now you gotta find your strong company that you're gonna drive for. And LandStar does that. LandStar has the versatility, LandStar has the loads, LandStar keeps trucks moving. I'm at a place where I'm good. If you sit back and you got your budget set and you with a strong company that's moving loads and keep freight moving, the next step is when you go buy that truck, this is important. Before you go buy that truck, make sure you know how much you can afford on a monthly basis. Okay? This is the key. Keep that purchase price low so that your monthly payment can be low. All right? If you focus on them 3 things right there, you'll be okay. This is how it went. I got my monthly budget. Check. We're good with that. All right? I'm with a company that's running good freight. Check. I'm good with that. I got a truck, 2013, 2014, Peterbilt, one on the truck, in-frame done at about 498,000, almost 500,000 miles, DEF system rebuilt, whole lot of work been done to the truck. I'm good with that. Monthly payments affordable. So the key to this thing is make sure that your monthly payment is low, very affordable to the point where if the market does change, you can afford it. Just like the market's shifting right now, you see guys out here, they still moving. They still working, they still moving, they still getting their thing done. They still bringing in income, they still taking care of their home, they still taking care of their truck. That's where you want to be. That's how you survive. That's how I'm still profitable. That's how I'm still able to survive and make things work out here. I still go home and I'll be home 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 7 days, 8 days. I'll be home. It's totally on me, right? Guess what? I don't miss a beat. The house don't miss a beat. Then I turn around, I get me another load, and I go out and do what I got to do. This market, man, made a shift when we started dealing with this COVID-19 or this coronavirus. And I got to say, businesses shut down, businesses closed, and warehouses, workers went home because they're not working. You know, they ain't working. They ain't loading no trucks. They ain't offloading no trucks. Stuff slowed down, man. So guess what? The fuel prices went down, which is a good thing. It's cool. And then the rates went down as well. Now, when you start seeing that those fuel prices start to creep back up, be prepared, be ready, because them rates going to start coming right back up. And then we probably should start seeing an increase in our load or the load rate. Another thing is you can't stay in one area. You got to go. You got to, man. You got to go where the freight's at. Keep comms, man, with your agents. You know, all these agents, man, they used to call you up and hook you up and take care of you. Man, call your agents back up and be like, man, I'm just calling to see how you doing. I know the market's kind of messed up right now. But, hey, you know, it'll get better. Hang in there. Keep doing what you're doing. And we'll be running these loads again. I'm just calling to check and see how you're doing. Anyway, man, I just want to make this little quick video to let y'all know I ain't going nowhere. I'm still out here and I'm still doing it. And I also want to share with you guys how I'm still able to do it and how you need to do what you need to do, just like I did, so that when you run into situations like this, You ain't stressing about no truck note, no insurance, and all this old other crazy stuff. And guess what? You ain't got to worry about going back and giving your truck back to the dealership or the finance company. You ain't got to deal with none of that stuff. Because guess what? If you're doing it right, that truck's going to be with you, man, until it's paid for. Anyway, man, this your boy, Willie D. For each one, teach one. If God be for you, who can be against you? Nobody. Y'all take care. Bye.